Hey guys, it's Melvin7 here, and today, because the BPL is kicking off at 12:45, Manchester United versus Swansea, I will have a match thoughts video on that later on today. But anyway, since the BPL is kicking off today, I thought I'd do my predictions. Now, I'm just going to get into it. I'm not going to give you any reasoning because this video will drag on for like half an hour of me droning on why I've picked my choices. All I want you to do is put your top 20 in the comments, your table, basically how you think the table is going to end. Put that in the comments and I will look at them, compare. If you disagree with me, fair enough, but you know, keep it to yourself, or put your suggestions. Don't go, oh, you're a fucking idiot, blah blah blah, or have a proper discussion in the comments with me if you do want to. But anyway, let's just head into this. So last, I think, is going to be Burnley. 19th, I think Leicester. 18th, Aston Villa. I think 17th will be taken by Hull City. 16th will be Swansea. 15th, West Brom. 14th, Crystal Palace. 13th, West Ham. 12th, Southampton. 11th, Stoke City. 10th, Sunderland. 9th, QPR. 8th, Everton. 7th, Newcastle. 6th, Tottenham. 5th, Liverpool. 4th, Arsenal. 3rd, Manchester United. 2nd, Manchester City. 1st, Chelsea. Right guys, I'll quickly justify my reasons for a few of the teams within 2 minutes maximum because I don't want this video to drag on. But basically, I think any of the top 5 can finish anywhere. Basically, I think after that it's pretty standard. I mean, there's only a few teams that you could change, rearrange, I suppose. And mid-table isn't generally too hotly anticipated, I suppose. But yeah, the top 5: Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester City and Chelsea. Any combination of those could finish 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. The reason I've put them where I have, I'll quickly justify. Chelsea, if they don't win the league, I'll be very, very surprised. I know I've said anyone can win it out of them 5, but Chelsea have to be the favourites. They've signed what they need. They've signed a left back, they've signed a holding midfielder that can attack, creativity, obviously that's Fabregas, and they've signed a striker. That is what they really needed last season. Diego Costa, I've got to say, I was a bit iffy about him, but pre-season he's took it by storm. I think they're going to be champions. Manchester City, obviously they've just confirmed the signing of Mangala, but he's only played for 2 second-tier leagues, Belgium and Portugal. It is Portugal, yeah, Portugal, and he's only had 3 international caps, and he was an unused sub in France's latest World Cup, obviously the Brazil World Cup. So I think he'll do well, but you know, don't expect a ridiculous amount. Just because he's OP on FIFA doesn't mean he's good in real life, is what I'm saying. It may take him a couple of years to develop. In the future, I think he will be a major role. But yeah, they've only really got company for strong centre-backs, in my opinion. Mangala, I think, will take a little bit of time, and that is what they lacked. Obviously, Company and Mangala weren't playing against Arsenal, and they got ripped to shreds, even with their star player last season there, Yaya Toure. I think he's aging a little bit, and he's not going to be as prolific as he was last season. Arsenal, now, I know I've put them 4th. I think Sanchez is going to be wonderful, but again, their forwards, they've only got Giroud and Sonogo, really. Giroud, I think, is overhyped. I don't think he's as good as his stats would suggest. He gets so many opportunities per game and fails to put a lot of the easy ones away. Sonogo had a great pre-season, so he may be the answer for Arsenal, but we'll have to wait and see. The defence as well, if Mertesacker gets injured, you know, that's going to be a big problem for them. In my opinion, last season when he wasn't there, especially, I don't think he played against Chelsea. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think he did. And obviously, I'm not even going to repeat the score for Arsenal fans because they won't like it. You know what happened? Debuchy was a great addition. Don't get me wrong, Arsenal have a good chance of winning, but I just think it may take a 1 or 2 more signings, 1 or 2 more years for the squad to properly gel, and then maybe they'll be major contenders. But in my eyes, still, I think they're going to retain 4th because all the other teams around them have been building quite a lot. Now Manchester United, honestly, I swear to God, if we don't get any more signings before the end of this window, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't even get top 4, because the squad we have is basically identical to what it was last season. Obviously, we have Luke Shaw and Herrera, but Luke Shaw's out for a month. We definitely need a centre-back. I mean, I'm not going to rely on a three centre-back system with Smalling, Jones. I know Blackett's coming up and he looks promising, But we've also got Evans, who's injured anyway. You know, we definitely need a centre-back. We need another creative mid because we've only got 5, and 2 of them are Anderson and Cleverley. Should I say any more? Oh, Carrick, who's injured. Fletcher, injury prone. Obviously, he's had a full pre-season where he's not injured. And Herrera, who probably will get a couple of red cards because he seems to be like a Roy Keane sort of figure, which is good, but we need someone else. We need a marquee signing. We need wingers, particularly on the right, because Valencia he didn't seem to step up like Ashley Young did in the pre-season. Raphael, maybe I should give him a chance before I say we definitely need one, but again, it wouldn't hurt to get more signings in. If we get more signings, we could be higher in the table, but realistically, I think 3rd is a good position to put us. That is obviously saying that we're going to get signings. I couldn't formulate that into words there. And Liverpool. Yes, I'm a Manchester United supporter, so I despise Liverpool. They've signed a lot of players, but let's see if it works like Spurs. Will they do a Spurs? Will it work? Will they win the title? I highly doubt they're going to win the title. They've lost Suarez. Obviously, they've got Sturridge and they've got Sterling. I've got to say, I'm very, very impressed with Sterling and Coutinho. They seem to be major factors. Lovren seems to be a good signing. Lallana's injured, though. Emre Can, no offence, but I didn't have a clue who he was until he signed. On FIFA, he's a non-rare silver. I know that doesn't mean anything, but, you know, he's not a well-known name is what I'm trying to say. Markovic could be good in a couple of years. Obviously, they've signed Origi, but again, he can't play until next year. So, personally, I think 5th for Liverpool because of the demand of Champions League. I just still don't think they've got the class and depth to handle it. Could be wrong, of course, and you may call me biased, which is fair enough. And as for the rest of the teams, you know, I'm not going to go in depth with them. That's just my opinions. I know quite a lot about them, but I probably couldn't drone on for about 20 minutes, and I doubt you want me to do that anyway. So put your top 20 in the description, or just, you know, comment your top 5 or your top 4 and your bottom 3, something like that. Just whatever you want to do, I'll have a discussion. But yeah, make sure you keep it kind of civil in the comments. If you don't agree with me, especially if you're a Liverpool fan or an Arsenal fan or whatever, don't dislike the video. Don't go, oh, you're a fucking idiot, blah blah blah. Just put your opinions in the description, and I'll reply, and you know, we can have a discussion, I suppose. So yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed, and they are my predictions. Let's see if I'm correct at the end of the season.